Today, we're going to make a super smooth running game in Scratch. In this game, you will control the Scratch cat that can run and jump, collect foods, and avoid dangerous obstacles along the way. The goal is simple. Survive as long as you can and collect as much food as possible. By the end of this video, you'll make a smooth and endless runner game. It's easy to make and perfect for beginners. Let's get started. First, let's upload the backdrop. We're gonna use a blue sky backdrop for this game. Now, let's upload all the sprites we need for this game. If you'd like to follow along with the exact sprites, feel free to check out my member page. First, you need a running Scratch cat. That's the character the player controls. Secondly, we need a ground sprite that will act as the moving background. Finally, we need sprites for the foods and the dangerous obstacles. The foods are what you want to collect, while you try to avoid all the dangerous obstacles along the way. Now, let's create a moving background. When the green flag is clicked, use a forever loop. Set the ground to its starting position, then create a clone of itself and make it glide across the screen. When I start as a clone, make it appear from the right side of the screen and make it glide across to create the illusion that the world is moving. Once it moves off the screen, delete the clone. Now the background will keep moving continuously. Now, let's make the cat start running. When the green flag is clicked, place the cat at the starting position on the left side of the screen. Then use a forever loop. Start with the first costume and keep switching costumes 15 times. You can add a very small wait time to make the movement look smoother. Now the Scratch cat looks like it's really running through the game world. Now let's add some smooth controls for the Scratch cat. When the green flag is clicked, use a forever loop. If the left arrow key is pressed, change X by -6. If the right arrow key is pressed, change X by 6. Now the player can smoothly move the cat left and right while running. Now let's make the cat jump. To create a smooth gravity effect, we first make a variable called velocity. When the green flag is clicked, use a forever loop. If the up arrow key is pressed, set a positive velocity so the cat jumps upward. Then use a repeat block, switch to the jump costume, and change Y by velocity. At the same time, change velocity by -1 each step. This makes the cat first jump up, then gradually fall back down smoothly. Now, let's add the food and obstacles. When the green flag is clicked, make the sprite hide first, then use a forever loop. Wait for a random amount of time, and then create a clone of the sprite. When I start as a clone, make it show. We will use costumes 1 to 9 as foods and costumes 10 to 12 as obstacles, so each clone will pick a random costume. Each item will start from the left side of the screen. To make movement more dynamic, create a variable called speed. Set a random speed value, then use a forever loop to change X by speed value. When the clone reaches the right side of the screen, delete it. Now foods and obstacles will continuously appear and move across the screen. Now let's add the score system. First, create a variable called score and set its initial value to 0. Now we add a new condition. If the sprite is touching the cat and if the costume number is less than 10, that means it's a food item. Then play an eating sound. Increase the score by 1 and delete the clone. But if the costume number is greater than 9, that means it's dangerous. Then play a boing sound, broadcast a game over message, and delete the clone. This is how the game ends. We can also add the end screens. We will create 2 screens, a winning screen and a game over screen. When the green flag is clicked, first make the screen hidden. Let's first create a timer. We can use a forever loop. If the game lasts more than 60 seconds, the player wins. When that happens, broadcast a "You win" message. When the "You win" message is received, show the winning screen and stop the game. However, if the scratch cat touches a dangerous obstacle, that triggers the game over message. When the game over message is received, show the game over screen and end the game. And that's it. You've just created your own super smooth running game in Scratch. Try improving it by adding more levels or new enemies to make the game even more fun and challenging. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next game.